Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by again. It's me, WG, on our channel again. One life, many seasons. Well, today we're just going to be talking. A very close family friend of mine had asked me a question. We're still talking about relationship. We're going to be talking about that for a long time. It's a very big topic in our world today. So many unanswered questions. So many clear gray areas. But just so you know, if you have any questions as well, I'll do my best to answer your questions. Yes, I am a married man, thank God. But it's an ever evolving process. I don't claim to know it all because I don't. I'm still learning and figuring it out, but it gets better by the day. So, any questions you have, you can drop it in the comments section below and we can talk about it. But today, just for a few moments, I will do my best to try and provide some responses to the question that I prefaced this conversation with. In our continuation in our journey of talking about relationships, marriages, and how we could get it better. Because it's a journey. It's not a sprint. It's a journey. So we need to pace ourselves. There'll be a lot of falling along the way, but there'll be also a lot of getting up as well. We all trying to learn it. We all trying to get better, but it's a beautiful thing. Especially if you both are on the same page as to understanding that we all learning and getting better together. And we understand the lane we're on. We understand the structure of our marriage, and we understand end goal. So, back to the question that I was asked. I'll provide some responses today, and now I'm sure I'll be coming back with more of that. So the question was, how did you prepare for marriage? Wow. That's one of those questions that we have part one, part two, part three. In those parts, you would have 1A, 1AI, 1AII. That's a very complex question, but yet simple. Not to scare you away. Because I hear a lot from people, especially unmarried people, people that are really looking forward to getting married. Seen a lot of what marriages are going through today, and it's quite discouraging. But I have to say, there are also good marriages. So, as in everything else, you always have one side that may not be so good, but you also have the good side. So, you may want to acquaint yourself with the good side and see what they are doing good and better, and that you like, that you can take from, because every marriage is different because people are different. For instance, if John were to get married to Stacy, you'll have a totally different marriage if John were to get married to Nancy. It just, and the list goes on and on and on. So we understand that. So I'll provide a few responses today. So one of the things I had to do to prepare myself, first of all, I had to get in the right frame of mind. There was correlation between me wanting to get married and knowing that I was actually ready to be married. You could have a want, but your want may not be what you need, right? For different reasons. Some because pressure, Your peers are getting married. You're the only one left out. Never use that as your basis for getting married. Family members could be on your case. You're getting old. There is no such thing as getting old. You want to do it right, whatever time. That you know you're ready for it, and you have done the things you think you need to do to be prepared for it. So first, I had to get in the right frame of mind, and I had to make sure I had that peace of mind from there, knowing that I desired to be married and knowing that I was ready for it. There were a whole lot of things I had to also do, given my Christian background as well. Had to make sure I wasn't messing around. In other words, not sleeping around. I wanted to remain celibate, not having sex, to break it down. That messes up a lot of things. Exposure to non-clarity of mind. Because, like I said, I know I've noticed something in this, especially in this world of today. I think we're doing things backwards. We're doing it backwards. We're doing it in the reverse, not in the backwards, in the reverse. A lot of times people get to meet, they start going on dates. Again, we'll be clarifying a lot of these things. There's a difference between going on dates and actually dating someone. Going on dates, you could go on dates with anyone. You're just trying to figure it out. You collecting data. Is this person who I think I may potentially want to spend my time with or want to be exclusive with? And then once you start dating them, you are exclusive. I hear a lot of people say, I'm dating multiple people. How does that happen? Why would you want to even do that? Why are you dating multiple people? How do you get to know the person you're dating? That's part of dating someone. You make yourself exclusive, not available to other people, and you make yourself solely available to one person so you could get to talk and understand each other, right? So you go on dates, and then you start dating someone, and then you court them, you get engaged, you get married. That's typically the normal flow of things. So just following one of the responses I gave to this, I had to prepare myself. I had to make sure I was ready, and my desire to be married was on the same page as me wanting to be married. And I had peace of mind with it, and I knew I was ready for it. So that's one thing. Secondly, staying away from anything that clogs the mind. One, for me, like I said, as a Christian, that's even not what God asks us to do, right? So if I'm going to be praying to God to help me make a choice, I cannot be going against what He's asked me not to do and expecting Him to answer my prayers, right? So stay clean. Believe me, you're not missing out on anything, regardless of what people may say. Oh, you're missing out. You're not doing this. It's just a mess. Stay. You will win in the end. Believe me. You're not missing out on anything. Once you find the right one, you're at peace. You have your life to enjoy that. So don't let anyone fool you about that. So first things first, I'm only probably going to just cover those points today, and then we can talk more about it. I'm hoping to get questions. If not, I'll just continue on this topic. We got a whole lot to talk about here about this. So those were some of the things I told him. I'll be coming back to add some more to the list. But yeah, so making sure that my desire to be married is in line with knowing that I was ready to be married. Again, a sign of that is the fact that I had peace of mind. And then making sure that I was in line. I'm not doing things that I know will clog the mind. Not sleeping around. You stay celibate. You stay away from sex. Stay away from those things. Watch what you're watching. Watch what association you're keeping. Watch what you're feeding in your mind. Because you need your mind to be very open so you don't miss it when you see who that person is. So those were some of a couple of things. There were so many other things that we'll be talking about, but as a start off today, I'll just leave it at that. And I'm hoping to get some questions, and then we can talk more about it. But start with that. Make sure you are really ready. You're not being pressured into it, maybe by family or friends or circumstances around it. Make sure you know inside of you that, you know what, I am ready. I want to be married. I desire to be married, and I am ready to be married. And then secondly, stay away from anything that is unclean. Keep yourself pure. Stay away from it. Believe me. Don't let anyone fool you. If anyone is around you and that's all they want to get from you is to sleep with you and to just, do the crazy stuff with you, you should just cut it off right away. There are over 7 billion people in this world. You don't need to kill yourself with someone who doesn't care about you. Don't waste anyone's time, but never allow anybody to waste your time. Hey, I'm going to just leave it right there for today. We'll be coming back to talk more about this. So if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section below. Thank you for stopping by. You are so precious. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you know how we like to close this out? We just like to remind ourselves that we're doing this to spread positivity into this chaotic world. And we always like to remind ourselves that we always remember that we got one life with many seasons. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.